The slope of a line is defined to be the change in the y-coordinate divided by the change in the x-coordinate as we move from one point to another on the line. In the standard slope formula, we use the letter m to represent slope. When we have 2 points, we can take the y value of the first point and subtract the y value of the second point in the numerator, and the x value of the first point minus the x value of the second point in the denominator to get the slope. Here we have a line in your standard coordinate system. Point 1 is -3, 4, and point 2 is 5, -1. We're going to take those points and put them into our slope formula. We're going to subtract 4 minus -1 and get 5, and 3 minus 5 and get -8. And because the denominator can never be negative, we move that negative to the numerator. So we have a -5 over 8 slope. Now, if we take another look at the graph and look at our slope from the slope formula, we see that if we moved down 5 spaces and to the right 8 spaces, it would match up to the next point. That would lead us to our next point, 5 and -1. And that matches up directly to what we calculated for our slope. -5 meaning down 5, and 8 in the denominator meaning to the right 8. So in example 87.1, we're going to use the slope formula to find the slope of the line that passes through 2 and -5 and 3 and -3 and 7. So first we're going to pick one of the points, 2 and -5 as our point 1, and we'll use the other point as point 2, and we get a -12 over 5. And you see when we swap the points and we use the second point as point 1 and the first point as point 2, we still get the same slope. So you see it doesn't matter which point you choose as point 1. What matters is that the x and y are from the same point for each position. In example 87.2, we're going to use the slope formula again to find the slope of this line that passes through -5, 100 and -33, 57. So we choose the first point and sub it in, and then we choose the second point and sub it in, and we get a slope of 43 over 28. If we reverse the points and we use the second point for point 1 and the first point as the point 2 position in our formula, we still get a 43 over 28. Now we had a -43 over a -28, and we know from our rules that when it comes to fractions, if you have a negative over negative, it's a positive. So we can swap that out and get the same exact slope. So let's review. Slope is the angle of the line. We can find the slope or angle of a line by using the slope formula. As always, thanks for joining us at Jupiter Math. If you have any questions about our math programs, contact us at learning@edugraphics.com.